So this is the GAN 13 Maglev FX. So I was expecting that this would be done with various other cubes such as the GAN 12, because of course it was done with the GAN 11 where they released the GAN 11M Duo, which you couldn't change the magnet strength of, and then they released the GAN 11M, which didn't even have core magnets. So I thought that would be a common thing and they'd do it with the GAN 12, and then they never did it with the GAN 12. But now they have done it with the GAN 13, at least partly, because this does not have any interchangeable magnets. It's just the exact same design as the GAN 13. I presume the same magnet strength as the default on the GAN 13 Maglev frosted. It is only available in frosted, there isn't a UV coated version available. But yeah, it feels just the same, you just can't change the magnet strength. So it does make me wonder why they didn't do it with the GAN 12, and B, what made them do it now with the GAN 13. And of course, whether they'll release a non-core magnetic one or even a non-maglev version that's even cheaper. Because of course this is £55, which isn't actually that much cheaper than the £70 price tag of the GAN 13 Maglev UV, which is by far the most popular GAN 13 version. And I feel like if people are going to spend £55 on the GAN 13, then it's not that much more to just spend the extra £15 on the GAN 13 Maglev UV coated, or if you don't like UV coating, just £12 on the GAN 13 Maglev frosted. Whereas it's a much bigger difference between the GAN 11M for 24 and a doubling to £48 for the GAN 11M Pro. So it'll be interesting to see. This certainly hasn't sold as well as I had expected, and I think that's the main reason for it. It's just there isn't the demand. Certainly not at the price it is at. But there's nothing wrong with this cube, and if you're not going to change the magnet strength, then why spend the extra £15 on the ability to change the magnet strength? Like, the cube is lighter without the ability to change it. If not, I think it's very, very slight, but it is lighter, and other than that, it just feels exactly the same. The one thing I am noticing, like, it's harder to grip. I think the GAN 13 Maglev frosted is a lot. Like, the UV coating makes a bigger difference than it does between, like, the Huameng ball core version. I mean, this is the non-UV coated Huameng that I've just got with me, and like, it feels a lot glossier than this. It's just, I'm not sure I like this grip, or maybe it's just that I'm not currently used to it, because I've been practicing with the Huameng YS3M for quite a while now. Yeah, it just doesn't feel quite right for me. Right now, at least. Okay, well, it is an 8. slip-ups like that and things like that. So I think it is just the coating that is not suitable for me right now. I probably could get used to it, but maybe it's just, if you want to go on 13, just maybe that's the right thing to do. Just go for the UV coated one, because I think the frosted is different from previous years' versions. It is a bit harder, a bit slippier. Okay, what's it? Yeah, there are no tools in the GAN 13 Maglev FX. Like, yeah, no tools at all. You've got this stupid bag that I've got loads and loads of, and then you've got your standard pamphlet with all this stuff on it. Oh, how to do CFOP in Chinese, but one or zhongwen. And here we go. Yep. And full OLO and PLL and F2L and everything else that you'd usually come. Oh, has it got settings on how to adjust things? It's still got the pamphlet on how to change the magnet strength, but of course you can't do that anyway. Can you adjust the tension on this? Because it doesn't come with any tools whatsoever. It's not like it's just you can't change the magnet strength. Well, I don't know. Maybe you can change some other settings. Yeah, it looks like you can still change these settings in here. You can still change the elasticity and the tensions and that sort of thing. It's just you can't change the magnet strength. But it doesn't provide you with any tools to change the tensions and elasticity. So, I don't know. I mean, you need the tools to actually do it, so, and you don't have the tools, so I guess you basically can't do it with this unless you happen to already have the relevant tools anyway. It means you've already spent loads of money on another GAN cube. Nonetheless, should you get this cube? Well, if you want a GAN 13 and you don't want to spend £70, but you're willing to spend £55, then yeah, get it. If you just want a GAN cube, then get the GAN 11M for £24, and it's a pretty good cube anyway, and it's made by GAN. You can also just get a Huaming ball-core YS3 for £21, which I think is better. But that's beside the point. GAN have the brand reputation that lots of people like, and they do make pretty good cubes, but they are pretty expensive. And it is nice to see them slightly reduce their price with slightly reduced features, but is it really going to make a big difference going from the most expensive cube on the market to almost the most expensive cube on the market? I mean, they're already way more expensive than any other cubes out there. Right, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe.